All right, man. Let's get to it. He's on the wrong page. Excuse me. Jeff Okudah named most underrated Lions by Pro Football Focus. Let's talk about it. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos pertaining to the Lions. And like this, it says, no glimmer of hope can be redeemed from Okudah's rookie year. If that's where the only sample had to work with, I'd be conjuring optimism out in the thin air. However, we know Okudah has been elite college cornerback, and we also know that almost every rookie corner was routinely torched in 2020. The scheme Detroit employed also wasn't helping anybody. So we have assumed that Okudah is better than the player we saw last year. How much better is a big unknown. And that's what Pro Football Focus had to say. And obviously he had a hip injury. He said the hip injury really hampered his rookie season. You know, he had the big pick versus Arizona at DeAndre Hopkins, and ultimately he didn't have a great game, but he had to pick. But I mean, Tyrell, what's the dude name that went to Atlanta? He had a solid year, and then the Henderson kid ended up getting injured down there in Jacksonville. But hold on, let me pull it up. Let's see it, man. And nobody really had a great year as far as corners. I mean, C.J. Henderson went second corner to go. Then A.J. Terrell, he went 16th, and he had the best year, and he only had one pick. He only had one pick. Okudah only had one pick. C.J. Henderson only had one pick. Then Damon Arnett from Ohio State, he went to the Raiders. He had no picks. And you keep going. The next corner that went with Jeff Gantley, he had no picks. And picks don't really mean much, like I said about Okudah. He still got torch. Then you had Jalen Johnson from Utah. He had no picks. And then Trayvon Diggs, he had the most picks that I've seen so far. He had He had 3 picks last year, but that defense was atrocious in Dallas. Then Christian Fulton from LSU, he had 1 pick, and keep going. The next corner was somebody from Iowa. He didn't have a pick. Then Cameron Dancer from Mississippi State, he had 2. Darren Holmes from UCLA, he had 1. Troy Prott Jr. from Notre Dame had 9. Just going through the corners real quick. Reggie Robinson III, he had 9. So a lot of corners went this draft and didn't have a pick. So it's going to take some time. And most rookie corners get torched anyway. So I can see Okudah coming back and really roaring back with a large roar and really having a great year. And like I said before, drafting Jeff Okudah, go look at some of those videos. I said it wasn't the right pick because they don't call enough pressures up front or disguise enough up front for him to be successful and go out there and play fast. For the most part, he's going to be going 10 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi guarding people. And it wasn't a great pick, and they should have took Justin Herbert or Tua, and I still stand by that. But, ultimately Jeff Okudah, you look in hindsight, he was a pick we didn't need, looking in hindsight, And what I say that for, because we did end up with Fontu. You know what I'm saying? He was hurt all last year. We ended up putting Fontu out there. But then again, I think Jeff Okudah and Fontu fit what we trying to do, long, athletic corners. And I think Okudah was a pick to gauge a need that we didn't need to fill. Realistically, we don't need cornerbacks. We don't need tight ends. If we don't trade Terrell Crosby, too many more offensive linemen. Really, I don't have to worry about O-line. I don't have to worry about cornerbacks and tight ends. That's a huge help. You don't have to worry about the D-line no more. They got depth and layers off the D-line. So now it's just linebackers, safety, receivers, and probably a power running back, and I could live with that. So, hopefully I think Jeff Okudah going to bounce back huge this year. Hopefully it's true. There's been a lot of rookie corners that's done trash their rookie year, especially in the situation he was in. Of course, I told y'all that was going to be the case. He wasn't going to help until year 2 or year 3, and that's usually how it goes for corners. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Check the Detroit Lions Talk playlist out. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. All my social media links, subscription. Reach out anytime you want to advertise your business or channel, video request, chop it up. The links there. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate, share the video. Hey, let me know what you guys think about the video. And Pro Football Focus naming Okudah, most underrated on the Lions. One time for the One Time Mercy Sports Talk. Peace.